What's up, everybody? What's up? Anthony Morrison here. Welcome to the Success Connection. If you can hear me and you can see me just fine, just say yes in the comments box. Yes in the chat box. If you can hear Chloe going crazy, say yes. Okay, she's decided to bark right when we start today. So everybody welcome Chloe to the Success Connection. All right, I see lots and lots of yeses. Awesome. Well, listen, guys, I am not gonna to beat around and waste a lot of time tonight. If it's your first time on the Success Connection, thanks so much for joining us. Welcome, and I hope you love it. I usually say you pick the best session to attend because every week I hope to get better. I will say this may not be the best session to for everybody, but I'm still gonna do my best. We're gonna go a little shorter tonight. I unfortunately, some of you know that I told you I came back from traveling and I had this rash kind of here last week, and it hasn't gone away. In fact, it's spread up the back of my neck, behind my ears, around my waist, down my legs. And so they hopped me up on some steroids tonight or today, like multiple ones, because obviously always concerned about it going in your face or your neck and stuff. They said it's not shingles or anything, so I don't know. They said it's not shingles. It doesn't hurt. It itches. And so anyway, I'm like all over the place with my insides are shaking. So please bear with me. If it's your first time with us, then I apologize for not being great tonight or as excited and all those good things as I usually am. But like I said, no matter what, I'm still always going to be here, and not going to, not going to miss the Success Connection. Just might not be as alert, So bear with me. If you are new to the Success Connection, welcome. I'm glad you made it here. And every night I'm here doing what I can to help you guys be successful. This isn't about any one program or anything like that. I know a lot of you have just joined our Partner with Anthony program, so I do have some updates on that for you. But this is not just about that. We have been focused on that a good bit in the last 3-4 weeks, but that's because almost everybody enrolled in it, right? So it's kind of a blanket that we know everybody is under. And so being able to talk about that here on the Success Connection makes sense because there's so many of you here. And of course, if you've been with me for a long time, thanks for showing up. So tonight got some really good stuff from last week that we're going to do. Some of it I cut a little short, mainly because this week I just haven't been able to do much. Tried to film yesterday. I actually did film content for Partner with Anthony. I have no clue how. So for those of you that have Partner with Anthony, we will be releasing up to session 20 tomorrow. So most of you are at like session 13. Once we get to tomorrow, I'm going to release session 20 all the way through session 20, which is awesome, right? So that's going to be really fun. There's lots of awesome training in there. I got Adrian, my brother, to do some specific Facebook training, which I think is really going to help you guys. So it's Facebook ad training that's going to be towards the end of that, which is really, really good. It's literally like 4 hours of training from him that I asked him to do. So Partner with Anthony, continuing to grow, continuing to do what we do. First thing that we're going to do tonight, let me pull it up. So the first thing we're going to do tonight is I'm going to give you the Partner with Anthony question survey, okay, link. Now, you know that last week I told you that I was going to give you a link tonight that lets you put in your #1 question about Partner with Anthony, okay? So your #1 question. Did everybody come prepared for that? Just type the #1 in the comment box if you came prepared with your #1 question. Biggest question you might have. Just put the 1 in the comment box for me. All right, I see lots and lots and lots of 1s. Okay, I see lots and lots of 1s. Very good. So I'm going to give you that link tonight. You'll be able to put that question in. And my goal is to have the answers to everyone's #1 question by next Thursday, assuming that I don't end up in the hospital like on a TV show like House with them trying to figure out what's going on with me, right? That's my assumption anyway, is that I will be able to get it done. Almost looks like it's on my face right here. I don't know. So sorry, I can see the screen, so it's kind of like it's kind of all there. Let me see real quick. I gotta make sure this is not actually on my face, because it looks like it is, but I could be wrong. Hold on. Definitely looks like it's on there. So sorry if it's your first time. Just understand I just do what I can do. Yes, I took Benadryl. It didn't work a bit for me, so much more stronger stuff. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm a little freaked out tonight. It just is what it is. It's not just that I'm itching and stuff. I'm a little scared. I've had this for 3 weeks now, and it's spreading, you know. So clearly, there's something going on in my body, and so yeah. So I'm not. Back of my mind, I'm like a little bit worried and trying to focus too. So bear with me. All right, so we're gonna do the survey question. Then I'm gonna buy 2 opt-in pages tonight. I've already got them picked out, and then we're gonna give you guys those opt-in pages, so you'll get those completely free. Okay, so you'll get all that free tonight once we buy it. Then I'm also going to pick 2 winners for our YouTube video challenge. Now, how many of you did your YouTube video challenge? Just say yes if that's you. All right, lots and lots of people. Very good. Very good, very good. Okay. And if you haven't done it, you're still going to get to do it. And let me tell you why. Okay. So most all of you are in our Partner with Anthony program. Let me show you something really fast that's in there. Okay. If you're not in there, it's $7. I'll give you a link to get it at the end of tonight if you want. Well, it's on our student resources page, but this is what I did for you over, I guess, the weekend, if you want to call it that. I might have done it over the weekend. Let's see. All right. So check this out. So you can probably see this spreadsheet. All right. Maybe I can make it zoom in some. Maybe not. All right. So this spreadsheet, I believe it is session 13 in Partner with Anthony. You can actually, I show you step by step how to set up a YouTube video, how to film it, and how to get it on YouTube. Okay, that's in session, I believe, 13 that's already released. So once you get to that point, okay, you'll be able to see that. Okay, so once you do that, you'll be able to see it. Session 13. In 13 with this like in session 13, I show you how to upload the video. I show you how to film the video. I show you how to get the video online. Then I give you a little form where you can submit your video link right here. Okay, and once you submit your video link, I show everybody gets access to this, and they can go leave you comments on your form or on your video, which of course creating engagement is what will help boost the relevancy on YouTube. Does that make sense, everybody? Okay, makes sense? So you want to get to session 13. Okay, you want to get to session 13 because in session 13 I show you how to do this. And I also show you how to get your link on this page. What's great about your video link being on this page, like I said, is it allows us to have people commenting and sharing your videos. So if you take a look, one of these videos, okay, like this one, has no comments. This was submitted, I think, by Ryan. I'm pretty sure. Oh no, I think maybe it was Brett Lynch. So Brett submitted this. But Brett put this on our Facebook group, right? And I'll go through this video in just a second. Then you have Tim. Okay, so Tim put this on our Facebook group, and look, it's got 7 comments. if you choose any of these videos out of here, like we'll just choose Jason's, for instance, okay, and we'll go there. If we look at Jason's video, look at this. Jason's video already has 15 comments because inside of the Partner with Anthony program, I'm getting people to go and leave comments on every single person's video. Does that make sense to everybody? Just say yes. Okay. So this is how I'm helping you help each other inside of that program. So you'll want to get to session 13 and knock that out. Make sure that you don't forget that. Okay. So you want to get your link on this page. We're going to do some cool stuff with retargeting videos off of this and everything. So it's good to have it submitted. It'll be a running list of all the videos that you do for reviewing the Partner with Anthony program. Okay. So it seems pretty exciting to me anyway. All right. So that's that. That's the first thing that I want to make sure you're aware of inside of the Partner with Anthony program. So tonight, what I want to do is, first of all, for those of you that are new, we've released what I think anyway is a phenomenal program. It's called Partner with Anthony. We usually build businesses on here and they're completely free. And that's what we're going to start week after next. So next week, we're going to do the Q&A from the questions that you guys submit tonight. And then the following week, we're not going to abandon the Partner with Anthony program because so many of you have it that it would make no sense for me to not teach and educate on it. But we're going to start building new businesses that we can tack on to it. Does that make sense? And those new businesses won't have anything to do with me or with you buying anything or anything like that. They'll just have everything to do with you being able to now make more money from your existing business. Because there's one thing that I want all of you to be aware of, and it's one thing that I haven't seen everybody doing, okay? And I want to make sure that you're doing this. If you have the Partner with Anthony program, okay, it starts off with an opt-in page, all right? All of your traffic should be coming here, okay? So this is where your traffic is coming. So when you're putting links on the internet, when you're putting links on your YouTube videos, all that, you should be sending people to your opt-in page. You shouldn't be sending them to our sales page, because otherwise, if you do, what happens is you end up with giving me traffic but not getting leads. Does that make sense to everybody? Okay, so one thing I wanted to point out, and one of the reasons why I pulled this up, was if you look at like this link right here. Okay, so Brett did a great video, but this is our CRM link. That is a link that goes straight to my sales page. If we put that link in there, yeah, you'll get commissions when somebody buys, but you're not going to get any leads. And so you really want to put your link, okay? You want to put your opt-in page link in all of your marketing, because you want to get this email address, okay? Because once they give you that email address, then we send them on and they're going to go over here to our sales page, okay? Now, you might send them to a thank you page and stuff like that, but they eventually get on our sales page, they watch our video, and then, of course, they buy, and this is where we make money, okay? But what's important is what you're doing with your email list. So it doesn't matter if you have Partner with Anthony or you don't have Partner with Anthony or you have anything else. This email list needs to be monetized with emails instantly, okay? So you're building your list, okay? You're building your list. And if you're building your list, we need to make sure that you are sending out emails, okay, that are promotions and making you more money, all right? Please don't forget that step in this program or in anything that you do with business, because I've seen a lot of people that are, in my opinion, they're pushing the traffic, okay? They're doing this part. This part's rocking and rolling, okay? The traffic's coming in. But what you're looking for is you're looking for whatever money you spent over here, okay, to be made back right here instantly. And the truth of the matter is that it's rare that we can create a program where that actually takes place, okay? It's very rare. And the reason for that is pretty simple. It's because our pages, like these pages right here, okay, our sales pages, they are not aggressive sales pages. Does everybody understand what that means? Okay? Does everybody understand what that means? Okay, they're not aggressive sales pages. Now, you can be aggressive on your sales page. What happens is you end up lying to people. And I'm not really a big fan of telling you know, all of this type of stuff to people, you know. So that's not really ideal. Okay. Now, somebody just said a question. Sue just said something to me. She said, Anthony, you tell us if we already have their email address to send them to the sales page. You're right. All of this traffic up here goes to your opt-in page. All of this traffic should go to a sales page because you already have an email address if you're sending an email to your own list. Does that make sense to everybody? All right. Very good. So we all are on the same page for that. Now, what are we doing to help you? Okay. In sessions 13 through 20, we've added links to, I think it's 3 new core products. 3 new core products that you make money on, that you'll have your links inside of your basically you'll have your PC links, your profit center links that you can update. Okay. So we've added 3 new core products. One of them is Epic and it's brand new and it's $497. So you actually get to make $250 on that sale. But we also added something else for you because I felt like what we were doing is great, but I want you to be able to make more money. So, and by the way, we have to move on from straight Partner with Anthony stuff because there are people. Is there anybody on here that does not have Partner with Anthony? Type the number 5 in if that's you. If you don't have it. All right. Because, I mean, honestly, most everybody does. So, Ross Currington, how in the world do you not have it, my friend? I don't even know what that, I don't even understand that. How you doing, man? I hope you're doing well. So I'm only seeing like, Ross says, I'm sorry. No, don't be sorry. So only a few people don't have it. So for those of you that don't have it, you can get it tonight if you want, or you can just learn from this, you know, from this training, because we have 980 people on here, and well, 965, and I probably saw 10 people that don't have it. So I want to address this. So in our sales funnel for Partner with Anthony, we do opt-in pages. And then let me just show you the actual funnel, okay? It's basically your opt-in, okay? And once you get that email address, okay, we send them over to our sales page, okay? So it's a sales page. And then that sales page sends them to what we call an upsell, okay, video. And it's only one upsell video, all right? And then they go on to the members area, all right? And it's one upsell video. It's $99, and it's for traffic. Now, why do we do that? Well, because listen, if we can get people to buy traffic right here up front, would you agree that likely once they go through the program, they're going to make a sale or two? Because if they're buying the traffic up front for $100, then once they get to the point where they're done, they've already bought some traffic. Now they can go get that traffic sent. If they make a sale or two, then they're not going to cancel the program. They're not going to want a refund if they've made money. So if we can get them from basically from being just traffic, okay, just people, and we can get them to say yes to this, okay, then there's a good chance they're not going to cancel that. But here's the problem, okay? Here's the only problem. The traffic, we can't pay any commissions on because we aren't making any money on it. I'm buying the traffic, right? That's just how it is. So even though you might be getting a $7 sale here, I think we offer it for $7 or $97, okay? You're getting paid the commission on this, but anybody that's buying this, we're not paying commissions because we can't, because we don't make any money, okay? We make no money on that. It's legitimately a wash. When we get the money, we go and buy the traffic for people. It's just like the fast traffic source. So we're making no money. So here's what I'm doing. Today, I am going to release upsell version 2. Okay? Upsell version 2, and this will still be $99. On this, you get 50% commissions. What this will do is this will instantly make you a ton more money. I'm going to forego this. I'm going to get rid of this upsell, and I'm going to assume that the people going through our training are going to learn so much, be so excited, buy into the process that we will get them to the point where they will buy some traffic, make some money, and they won't want to cancel. And so you're not going to have to, worry about huge cancellation rates or anything like that. And in doing this, you can now earn 50% of this and 50% of this, meaning you could earn up to $97 if somebody buys both of these, both of these products. Does that make sense to everybody? Okay. So you're going to be able to see a lot more revenue starting next week in your business, because this upsell was converting at I think about 10%, okay, of the people were taking that upsell. So you got to figure that's an extra $100 per sale, right? Or $100. And then over the course of, all of your sales, I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on with me. It's like $10, right? 10% of the 100. So $10, and then we give you half of that, which would be $5. So the thing is that's on average across all of your sales. So if somebody buys the $99 upsell, you're going to make $50. But on average, what it should do is make you an additional $5 per sale completely. The upsell is going to be a traffic boot camp where I teach some traffic strategies. So how to generate traffic on YouTube, and then how to market how to take what you have, okay, and optimize it for YouTube, and then how to take what you have and optimize it for Facebook. So we've gone over that on the Success Connection before, and I felt like that would be an awesome opportunity for people to be able to, for people to be able to do this. And so I think that's really awesome. And by the way, for Beverly, no, we were selling on the upsell video, we were selling traffic from Fast Traffic Source. So it was basically the same traffic. We were just saying, hey, buy the clicks up front, and we figured if somebody bought the clicks up front, they would go through the process to use those clicks. But what I'm trying to do is make you guys more money. And by not being able to pay a commission on that I think that kind of might hurt. So what I'm going to do is, starting in, like I said, in a couple days, you'll have the ability to earn 50% of the upsell, which is going to make you way more money. Okay. So if you're in the Partner with Anthony program and you start seeing all of these, all of these new commissions that you're getting when you're making sales, that's what it's from. Okay. So let's talk about these opt-in pages. I told you I was going to buy 2 of these tonight, and I was going to give them to everybody. Okay. And so I have found a couple that I want to buy. And I'll show you which ones that is. I think I might actually be on the wrong. I think I'm on the wrong one of these. Oh, stop it. Let's see. What is this? Oh, this is somebody's opt-in page. I was wondering what was going on. So this is, I think, Carol A. Gustavson. So Carol, this opt-in page that you built, I would like to buy this one and give this one to everybody who's on our webinar tonight. So Carol, so Nick, make a note of that. Carol, I hope I'm saying your name right. Gustavson. Let me tell you something. I like this, and here's why I like it. Okay. I want you to look at how simple this is. Does everybody see how this focuses so much, okay, on put your email address in, put your email, like that's what stands out to me on this page. The copy is pretty good. Don't do it alone. Partner with Anthony, build your list, plus recurring commissions. There's nothing shady on this page or anything that would make me feel like, oh my gosh, this is bad stuff. And so I really liked the simplicity of it, okay? And I like how we kind of tell people what it is, Partner with Anthony 2019, the logo on there. So I'm going to buy this page. Carol Gustavson is going to get, I believe it's $500. $500 for this page. And then I'm going to release this page to everybody here completely free. You can take one click and put it right into, right into your ClickFunnels account. Okay? Does that make sense to everybody? Everybody happy with that? I like this page. And if you noticed, it was already onto the sales page. That's because Carol has the countdown timer set to redirect, okay, once it hits 0. So anybody sat on here for too long. So that's a very good, a good thing to do. So this is a great page. I'm buying this page. All of you are going to get this page as soon as we get the share link from Carol. So next week when you log on live, you'll be able to get this page. It'll be put into your Student Resource Center. If you don't know where that is, we'll give you the link to it in just a second. So Carol Gustavson, I'm buying this from you. All right, check this one out. So this is from Maria. I mean, look, David and Maria always are building some cool stuff. But I want you to see what I like about this, okay? So I want you to see what I like so much about this one. All right, so here's what I like. Once you refresh this, so let me refresh it. All right, so it kind of pulls in. It's just an image, but I like the image that's used because it's the video. It's an image of the sales page video. But watch this. If I try to exit, well, my computer is being rude to me. Hold on. Oh, this one doesn't have the exit pop. That's right. This has just got the. Let me see. Yeah, this one's just got the video. All right, so I'm actually going to buy 3 pages tonight. So sorry, I'm going above what I told you I was going to do. So David and Maria built a really good page. The reason I like this again is it's simple and it shows the video. All right. The only thing I would suggest on this opt-in page that should be done is when you click this video. Okay. Well, actually, no, I don't mind this. I didn't even see this. I didn't click the video. I didn't know the video was clickable. I like it. So you'll obviously get this little squeeze page from David and Maria. So this is awesome. And then this links over to access the sales page. So this is really good. This is kind of I was going to say, make this video clickable. So this is really cool because you're adding in another step, but the other step might have a video of your testimonial about why the program is so good, and then telling them to click the video or click the link and go watch this. Because look, this is people that don't give you their email address. There's one thing that you need to all understand, okay? Is that when people don't give you their email address, yeah, that sucks, but we don't want to just disregard them and just be like, let's don't try to make anything from them. Let's don't try to bring them into our ecosystem. Let's just forget them. If they're clicking on this video and they're not giving you their email address, moving them over to a page like this to where we can actually sell them something, okay, send them on to the sales page is an awesome next step. Does that make sense to everybody? It's like, look, of course we would rather get the email address, but we don't. But if we only have one choice, and that is to sell them the program, sell them the program, right? And this is for anything, by the way, right? This is not just for Partner with Anthony. So you're learning good strategies, and you can take these opt-in pages and you can change them to be about other stuff. It doesn't have to be about Partner with Anthony. If you're not a member and that's not what you want to do, that's cool. Just simply use this for inspiration for the other funnels and businesses. So David and Maria, we want this page and this page, obviously. So we want the whole thing, this whole funnel to give to everybody. We'll pay you $500 for this. I think this is going to convert great. I'm personally going to run this one, and I'm going to run this one, but it loves to redirect itself. So maybe I can make it stop. But this one and this one, I'm going to personally run traffic to. There's another one that I wanted to show you. Okay, let me refresh this one. All right, and this is by, I think Ryan did this one, and there we go. So check this out. This is what I like about this. It's a simple page. Now, Ryan, here's what I want you to do before next week, and if you can do it for us before next week and send it to us, then we'll buy this one from you. And we'll give you the one for next week, or we'll give you the. Somebody said, Patrick says it's not even spelled right, and that's worth $500. Patrick, any of us can adjust the spelling, okay? Like any of us can adjust spelling. I'm looking at design and creativity and what I think is going to convert, because I'm assuming a lot of you are probably going to change some of the content on the page anyway. But yeah, we should do spell check. It would be smart if everybody that submitted things checked their spelling. So Ryan Hutchison, I believe, this page, I love this page because I love this exit pop, okay? I love the fact that he's got on here a screenshot of the video, which I use on some of my pages now. I also like the fact that he's got some testimonials down here, not really testimonials, but just people from the group that have posted. I believe Ryan reached out to me and asked if it was okay to do this as long as he asked permission from the people who posted this in the group. And so I'm assuming he got permission from David, Renee, and John and Maria. And if not, we should always get permission before we take these, even though legally you can take them because they're in my group. But we should always ask permission, and always remove people's last names. As you can see, he removed the last names of everybody because you don't want people finding you on Facebook asking you if you really did this. Yeah, John said permission was given for this. So this exit pop here is great, and here's why. Because when somebody comes to this, now all of a sudden we're showing them student results, right? Because if they're ready to leave, we need something to kind of push them over the edge and make them opt in and say, wait a minute, maybe I should do this. Does that make sense to everybody? Okay, very good. Very, very good. I see lots and lots and lots of people. Okay, now, the one thing, Ryan, that I don't like about this page is I don't like the background, because as you can see, the image is tiled, meaning the image stops right here and a new image starts over here, or it tiles the same image. So if you can adjust that, okay, I don't know if you put a white background behind it. I don't know what you want to do, but just not something that tiles like this. If you can adjust that and send it, post it in the group. And I know you didn't see that on your screen. And this is a good example of what you all need to remember. When people have different size monitors, we have to build things that will work on all monitors. So this image was a small image. Well, it can compress itself on a small computer. A big image can compress down, but a small image can't stretch any further than it is. So what happens is it gets tiled. Well, anybody with a new Mac or anything like that is always going to see this weird 2-image thing. So what we want to do is avoid using images that are going to end up tiling like that. So always be aware of that when you're building things in these pages. But if we try like a white background, if we try maybe a background that has me off to the side or something, or maybe under it, I don't know, something creative, then we'll buy this page because I love this exit pop that you did. And I think this will really help. I think people will do well with this. So next week, I'm going to give all of you those 3 opt-in pages, and I'm going to spend $1,500 on them. Let's see. I've got, I got to make, let's see, David and Maria. It was Carol, but I need to make sure I got Carol's last name. Carol. And then Ryan Hutchison. So I think these pages are great. And here's what's awesome about this, and I'll tell you guys this because this makes me really excited, is that in my opinion, okay, and this is just my opinion and it might not count for much with you, but this is my opinion. In my opinion, those are some of the best opt-in pages that we've ever had designed by any of our students, in my opinion. Like designs that I personally would actually use. So, and there were a lot more. By the way, guys, there are a lot more. And if you want some inspiration on what you should do, then you're not a part of our Success Connection group, you need to become a member. It's free. I'll give you a link to it in a little while. But if you start scrolling through here, you will see tons and tons of opt-in pages that, like, there's Carola Gustavson. There we go. So that's what she did. But there are tons of opt-in pages on here that you can use for inspiration, okay? So please, please be a member of the group, be active in the group, because I can tell you right now, oftentimes it's great to get inspiration from other people, okay? From other people that have ideas, different vibes, different thoughts, different things. You know, that's why we go to masterminds, right? That's the whole reason we did this. When you build one of these opt-in pages, you submit it right there on the Success Connection Facebook group. What I'll do is I'll buy one more next week, okay? I'll buy 2 more to give you guys a total of 5, which means me investing $2,500 in you, right? So I'm going to release the 3 new opt-in pages that I just bought next week, and I'm gonna buy 2 more. How does that sound? I mean, that's what I think is cool is it's me investing my money in you, right? So I want to make sure that all of you understand that I buy these pages. Look, I could have my guy build this for free because he's on salary. And I overpay for them. They're $500 is a lot of money to pay for them. My goal is to inspire you so much because what I see happening here is I see so many people doing so much better than they used to do. The designs have gotten better. The creativity has gotten better. The vibe in the Facebook group has gotten better. So many of you are doing so many awesome things in there and helping each other. I think it's Ryan that's posting little videos showing people how to do things. And there are so many people that are doing better. The copy got better, as David said. Like, everything is doing better. So if you're new to the Success Connection, I know that tonight I'm not straight like teaching you something new. I think if you saw what was happening to me, you probably would understand why. My mind, I never want to like teach something new unless I'm really focused, and I'm not really focused. I'm focused on taking more medicine and hopefully getting well. That's what my mind is on right back here the whole time I'm here. But the idea is taking people on a journey, okay? And going along this journey together and helping each other is so important, because you can see me do it and that's great, but when you see your peers do it, when you see other people doing it, that's when it gets amazing, right? That's when it gets awesome, because that's when you believe you can do it. Anybody believes I can do it, right? No crap, I can do it. But what about you? So when you see that people right here, like 58 comments of people that have posted videos that have done their reviews, okay? So we talked about last week, posting reviews about the Partner with Anthony program, teaching you how to leverage YouTube to get some of the most traffic you could possibly get. If you're in the Partner with Anthony program, session 13, I believe is what I said, is going to really outline this for you. It's epic, by the way. It's step by step. And it'll allow all of you that have submitted in the group need to submit it through the Partner with Anthony program on session 13 for sure, because that's how we're going to build this viral activity for all of you. And I think once we build that viral activity for all of you, it's going to help so many of you make money, because you're going to just start getting free traffic. And that's awesome, you know? So make sure you do that. But this whole thing is building this traffic machine, because look, once you learn how to do this on YouTube, okay? So let's say you learn how to do it on YouTube for this program. What happens when you launch another program, or when we do a second business for 2019, when we build the next business that you own and you make money from? When we build all these businesses together, you got to know how to get the traffic. I can build the business for you, but I can't get the traffic for you. So what I'm teaching you now is traffic generation strategies, because I feel like I've taught you and given you a lot of different businesses, right? And I feel like once we get businesses, which is great, we need to figure out how to make our first dollar from them. How many of you agree with me on that? And there's one thing that I taught and I told so many people, okay, is that you need to be focused on traffic more than you're focused on all this other stuff, right? Focus on traffic, because traffic is where the money is at. If you have traffic, you can make money. If you don't have traffic, you can't make money, right? It's that simple. Now, I picked two videos to pay you guys for. Now, understand, I randomly picked these, but they were two videos that I felt were good videos, good examples, and different examples. Okay, I want you all to understand something. That does not mean your video wasn't good. It just simply means I can't pay 100 people $250 this week for making a video. Okay, is everybody okay with that? I just randomly picked some. I watched some, and a couple of them caught my mind or caught my attention, and I said, hey, I'm going to pay $250 to these people. I think I told you I was only going to do one, but I'm going to do two because I want to, and that's kind of how it is. I wanted to do two, and so I did. So I've bought the opt-in pages, okay, and everybody's going to get those links next week, so don't miss out. All right. And then on the YouTube videos, let me show you the ones I want to pay, just randomly selected, but I'll tell you why I did. So the first one is here, okay? The first one was posted by Brett Lynch. So Brett, we'll pay you $250 for posting this video. Hopefully it helped you learn, and obviously, hopefully you'll make some good money with it. Here's why I liked Brett's video, okay, by the way. Does everybody see this right here? The 3 reasons entrepreneurs fail. Does everybody see that? Okay, yes? Okay, this is a great example of what to do if you want to get people to watch your video. They call it clickbait. This is not clickbait, right? But in a lot of these things, it's the one thing that this person did to lose $1 million. It's clickbait. It doesn't even make any sense. But this creates intrigue. It's okay. We got the partner with Anthony Morrison in there. That's going to help our SEO purposes. That's going to help get our video to show up when people are searching for me. We've got the word official review in there. The word official kind of makes it seem more official than just review. And then we've got the 3 reasons entrepreneurs fail. What's great about his video, and I think you should all watch it. You can find it in the group. All you got to do is look for it. He's got a good thumbnail here, okay, with pictures of me, stuff like that. But when you watch this video, what you'll see, some animations and things. That's not the reason why I bought this. All right. I like how close up the camera is. I like that the camera is like close and personal, where he's talking directly to people. And of course, if you have some video editing skills and you can throw the Partner with Anthony logo up there, that's cool. But this video was a little bit longer because it taught something about the 3 reasons people fail. Remember that I told you, okay, and this is super important, all right? When people, and write this down because this is a good lesson. When people go to YouTube, they are there to watch videos, which means they have the one thing that we can never force people to have. They have time. They're there to watch videos, okay, which means that they have time. And if they have time, okay, that's all we need. If we can create a video, if we can create anything, that's all. We can suck in that person. We can make that person pay attention to us because that person has time. Okay, super important that you remember that they have time. Okay, so that's number 1. So we're going to buy this from Brett. Number 2 is going to be this video. Okay, right here. Sorry, hold on. My iPad died, and then it wants to install updates, and Apple gives me a headache. All right, so Timothy Gregory. All right, we're going to buy this video from Timothy. Let me tell you why. Okay, it takes an awful lot of courage to get on a video camera and do any type of video that's going to be on anybody's anything. How many of you would agree with me on that? Like, let's just be realist here. If we are focusing on, what it really takes to put a video, it's hard because we're all scared. What I loved about Tim's video was that it was completely personal, and he told his story. And I'm not saying that all of you didn't, okay, please. I'm not saying all of you didn't do it. I'm just saying this one resonated with me. Tim was talking about how he lost some family members to suicide, and I think that that's a tough thing to get on a camera and tell, especially when you're putting it out there and you have no clue who's going to see it, who's going to watch it, what they're going to think about it. But he tied in the fact that he started doing this because he wanted more out of life. He wanted more than he had, and I thought it was a very heartfelt video. And I think that we need more of that in the world. I think we need less about, hey, look how much money I made and I'm a badass and check this stuff out and look at my watches and all this nonsense and buy this pro. I think we need more about like real life. And I told you guys last week, you will make more money. You mark my word. You will make more money than I make on videos if you do the videos like this. Because I can't be as raw and as real as you can. Because when I stand in front of these, I got 4 cameras facing me right now. Like, I'm good at this now. When I was bad at it, I made more money because what I said wasn't planned. So I'll give you an example. When I'm sitting here, okay, and I'm talking to you, I am saying what I thought through my mind probably 5 or 6 seconds ago. My mind is already in the back of my mind. I am thinking about what I'm about to say in 5 seconds while these words are coming out of my mouth. And so you never see me like stumbling around, right? But for that reason, I'm also not always right in the moment because my mind is ahead of the words coming out of my mouth. And that happens when you get very polished and when you're used to being on camera and when you're on a timeline and all that kind of stuff, you end up changing a little bit about how you do things to make sure that you're able to do them properly. Because in your mind, you've now set what proper is. But when you're brand new to something and you've never done it before, you don't know what proper is, right? And so you can't very well be trying to be proper 5 seconds behind or 5 seconds ahead because you don't really know what it is. So you're timid, right? That is what sells because that is what's real, right? And so all of you have an opportunity that I really don't have anymore, but that I had 15 years ago, 12 years ago. You have the opportunity to put these videos out. They can look like crap. They don't have to be edited like Brett's was. They can be just kind of basic videos, just like Tim's, and they can crush it because people will resonate with you. Because you have to remember, the people that you are trying to get to click that link, they're not me. They're not the polished video dudes that do this every day. They are people just like you, right? And that's who they're going to relate to. One of the reasons why I was so successful with my very first business, my very first online business was selling car parts. And one of the reasons why I was so successful was I was my customer. I was the person that spent their last dollar on a car part to make my car go faster. I was the person that went and sold candy bars in the neighborhood because I wanted to buy a new set of wheels at 18 years old. I was the person who begged my dad for every penny he would give me to make my car go faster. I was the person that lived on the internet looking at what could I do to my car to make it better and faster. I was that person. So because I was that person, I could speak to that person very easily. I am not the looking to finally make my first dollar on the internet person. That's not me, right? I speak more on a level and can relate more. My videos and the way I talk would relate more to people who are looking to hire a consultant to take their business from, $1 million a year to $10 million a year. I speak that language very well and I can resonate with that person. But when I get on a video and I try to talk about, the struggle of making your first dollar and all of that stuff, I remember it, but it's like, it's not my life. You know what I'm saying? And so people don't relate to it. They look at it and they're like, yeah, but you got all this self-made crap behind you. So like, what do you, what's the deal? So it changes who will respond to you. Now, that doesn't mean that you see me doing nonsense. That doesn't that doesn't mean you see me acting and being any different. I try to be relatable to everybody. God, I hope I am. I hope I at least try to bring my message onto a level that resonates with everyone. But sometimes it's just not possible for you to perceive it the way you would if Tim was telling you, or if Blake was telling you, or if any of the other people that have posted these videos were telling you. So I say that to give you some inspiration, because what I plan to do over the next few weeks with you is next week I plan to give you the 3 opt-in pages I bought tonight, and I'm going to buy 2 more. But I think I'm going to buy those 2 more pages before next Thursday so that I can give you all 5 of them at one time. Can everybody commit to posting new opt-in pages in the group before next Thursday? Just say yes to give me time to go through them, because a lot of you like to post right at the last minute, and then I don't have time to go through them, right? Okay, so we're going to do that. So I'm going to give you 5. I'm also going to release my opt-in page that's working for me, provided that I can do it with confidence, I guess, and know that it's working, which means hopefully I wake up tomorrow and tomorrow is a better day, right? And not a worse day. We don't need any more worse days. I'll tell you right now, well, let me finish this. I'm going to release the additional Partner with Anthony sessions tomorrow. So if you're in Partner with Anthony, make sure you log in and make sure you do it. I'm going to also release the answers. You want this. Next Thursday, I'm going to release the answers to those Partner with Anthony questions that you're going to get to submit to me tonight. What that means is you're going to get a whole lot of answers from me tomorrow or next Thursday. So please make sure that you are here. And then we're going to start talking about our YouTube breakthrough traffic training. That's what's coming up. What I'm going to do is show you how to take those videos and make money from those videos. I'm going to show you how to optimize them. I'm going to show you how to get as many clicks as possible. If you are in the Partner with Anthony program, you need to have your link in this file, okay? To get it in there, hold on. To get it in there, let me just show you real fast, because if you're in Partner with Anthony, and I feel confident that I'm not overselling Partner with Anthony, because I feel confident that most everybody in here has it, because I just saw that. So if you don't have it, I'm sorry if it sounds like I'm just constantly trying to press it, because I'm not. But since so many people do have it, I want to be able to help everybody. So check this out. Session 13, we review a little bit about YouTube marketing. I show you how to create your video. I show you how to upload and optimize your video. Then I show you this $250 contest. This is where you can submit your video. When you submit your video, it shows up right here. What I'm going to be doing is randomly giving $250 to anybody who posts their video there. And then you'll notice the next session says comment on and like other students' videos. So that's how, when you go here, you'll be able to see this file and all these videos, and you'll be able to see that these videos have, look, 16 likes, 15 comments. Again, helping you create that engagement that you want and that you need. That's in session 13 when you make it that far, okay? So again, something I'm doing for you that's going to make you money. No benefit in me giving away $250, I don't guess, to everybody, but I think that it's beneficial to you. How many of you are in Partner with Anthony, but you have not yet made it to, say, session 10? You haven't made it to session 10, but you have the program. Just type number 5 in if that's you. You're in the program, you already have it, but you haven't made it to session 10. Okay, I see tons of 5s. I want you to make sure that you put forth your best effort to get through these sessions, okay? You can go at your own pace. There's nothing wrong with that. But a lot of you have had it for 2 weeks, 3 weeks maybe. It's time to make it a priority. In order to be successful, you really got to make this a priority. You can't just guess at it, right? In fact, let me tell you how much I believe in that. How many of you know that the whole idea usually on a program that has a rebill, okay, you don't want to remind people that you're rebilling them because you just want to keep billing everybody even if they're not using what they bought. How many of you believe that? That's the norm, right? Yes? You've all got some rebills you don't even know you got? Come on. I got them myself. I don't know I got them, you know? Nobody reminds you they're about to bill you, okay? But Partner with Anthony is going to do that. Every person you sell into this program, and including all 982 people of you, 3 days before we bill your credit card, we're going to remind you. We're going to send you an email, and we're going to tell you, hey, you know what? You're getting billed for this in X number of days. So if you don't want it, email us and let us cancel before we bill you. That means we are going to tell you to cancel if you are not doing anything. Fair enough? How many of you feel like that's fair enough? That's straight up just being honest to every single person so we don't rebill people that don't want. Thing number 2 that we're doing, starting next Monday, if you are stuck on a module for more than 3 days, our program is going to send you an email and say, hey, you've been stuck on module 3 for 3 days. Is there anything we can help you with? Please make sure that you move forward. If you are stuck on module 3 at day 7, it's going to send you another reminder that says, hey, this is your second reminder. You know, you've been on this module for 3 days or 7 days. Is there anything we can do to help you? On day 21, we are going to send you a piece of mail in the mail, like a letter that says, hey, you have not done anything in 21 days. So if you do not email us and respond to us, we're going to cancel your account for you. We're not even going to bill you anymore. We're going to cancel you. And then on day 28, you're going to get a notice that says your account's been canceled. We're not billing you. Thank you. Goodbye. And that's it. Now, why am I doing that? A couple reasons. Number one, I just don't want to bill people that don't want what I got. Number two, I feel like all of those notices are going to help push people through the program, which is what you want, because you make money when those people go through this program. They consume this content just like you're doing. They buy the tools that they need or the resources that they want, and they build their business. Anybody that's making a sale or two out of this, why in the world would they ever cancel it? It pays for itself. What would be the point, right? So what we want to do is make sure, okay, that people are actually doing something. Of this program, I think almost 1,800 people have purchased this program in the last. I didn't sell 1,800 people. You guys have been selling a bunch of people. But what I noticed was 56% have never logged in. Never even logged in. How do you buy something and don't log in? What in the world? So if you don't log in within 3 days, now you're going to get a phone call. And if you don't answer that phone call, you're going to get a piece of mail. And if you don't respond to that mail within 14 days, we're canceling your account. We're not going to have people getting billed in this program that aren't using it. It's that simple. Because guess what will happen? It will blow up for everyone. Because if we are rebilling people that don't want to be rebilled, and then those people end up filing chargebacks, we'll lose our merchant accounts. The only way to put me out of business, because I'm pretty good at what I do, is file chargebacks against me, right? Because I don't own the bank. And if the bank says, Anthony, you can only have X number of chargebacks in a month. And I'm like, but God, this person charged back 9 months. What do you want me to do? I didn't lie to them. They just decided they didn't want it. They're dishonest. Well, guess what? That makes it very difficult to run a business, right? So we actually started using legal avenues to go after people that do that, because it's not right. You know, no more than it's right for me to bill people if they didn't agree to be billed. So you might see a higher cancellation rate, okay? And that's okay, because what you'll know is the quality of the people that are in this program are going to be great, which means they're going to buy other products, they're still going to work, and they're still going to help you, right? And that's really all that matters, at least in my opinion, you know? So with that said, it's just important for you guys to know that. It's important for you to know that we're doing what we can to make this program awesome and to help push them through the process of using this program. That's what it's really for. It's to say, hey, why haven't you logged in? Let's get you logged in. Let's move you on to the session 2 and 3 and 4, because we want you to move through the program because there's money to be made. How many of you have made money with Partner with Anthony? Just say yes if you've made money with Partner with Anthony program. Okay? I see tons of yeses coming in here. All right? I see tons and tons and tons of yeses. In fact, watch this. Since none of you can see this, all right, watch this. I'm going to do something in the group. If you have made money with Partner with Anthony, please post your results here. Watch this. I'm going to make it purple. My wife will like that. All right. This post is in the group. I want you to find this post after the webinar, and I want you to leave your comments right here if you've made money with the Partner with Anthony program. All right. I want you to put your comment, share how many sales you've got or how much money you made or a screenshot or whatever. I want you to put it right there. And I want all of you who haven't made it to session 10, haven't started doing your traffic, whatever, I want you to see that, and I want you to see the inspiration that you'll gain from it, because there's a lot of inspiration to gain from it, okay? Here's the thing. We all have things that come up in our lives, okay? And I'll leave you with this, and I'll give you the access to all this stuff tonight, and I'll leave you with this. There's tons and tons and tons of things that happen in our lives. Tuesday night, my mom ended up in the ER. I was in the emergency room with my mom. That's 1 year to the date that I was in the emergency room with my dad before he passed away. I've ended up in the doctor's office twice Last Thursday, again this week. But you'll notice that I'm still here. You'll notice that I didn't use that as an excuse to not be here. I might have prepared you, hey, I'm not at my best, but I'm still here doing what I do, right? And so for all of you, and my mom is okay, she's fine now, but she was very sick. So for all of you that find excuses that stop you from progressing, please watch what happens in this group, okay? And the people that post how much money they've made in this group and in this little session here, and remind yourself that we all have problems, okay? We all have problems. James says 10 years, my first sale. That doesn't mean that James has been a member of Partner with Anthony 10 years just now. It just means it's his first sale in 10 years. Okay, Braden, 2 sales. You'll see that as people pop on here, you're going to see lots and lots and lots of people have made sales. Okay, so I want you to use that as inspiration. This don't help me any that Kenneth made 6 sales. Good job, Kenneth. But that's David, 8 sales. Okay, but none of that's going to make Abby 9 sales. Okay, none of that makes me any money. But my hope is that it inspires you to do something. It inspires you to go through this program, and it inspires you to actually do the things that I know are going to help you be successful. And I can prove it because you can see right here live on the webinar as people start posting here how many sales they've made. And I know I have over 100 people that have made sales already, so they're just not all posting yet. Everybody's on the webinar, right? So when you see this thread, you get excited about the opportunity, and you get excited about the fact that you can be successful with this. You don't have to wait around, and you don't have to make excuses. Let me, I'll pin this to the top so all of you can see it, okay? I'm gonna pin it, mark it as an announcement. So it's gonna be in the announcement, so it'll be up top. And by the way, if you're looking for the YouTube video one to post in here for whatever reason, all you've ever gotta do is go up here to the side where it says announcements. And when you go to announcements, it shows you all of the really important stuff. Okay, so announcements are right here. That's where you can post your YouTube video. Of course, if you have the Partner with Anthony program, use the web form in session 13. That's the most important. And then, of course, here you can post how much money you've made. You can see we have 12 people already live on the webinar that have made money with this. Look, we've got John Adams that's made 8 sales with Partner with Anthony. I mean, it just keeps coming and coming and coming and coming and coming, right? I mean, pretty incredible stuff. And something that absolutely, oh, must have clicked on my business manager, that absolutely nobody else can show you just live where people start making money like this. The reason I can do it is because this actually really does work, right? So when you start seeing all these things, understand that can be you, and this can be you, okay, if you take action. If you get the Partner with Anthony program and you actually implement what I'm doing, you can make money. That's just the way it is. Am I telling you that you're going to make millions of dollars? No, because I'm not an idiot, okay? But am I telling you that there's people that have made their first sale in 24 hours? I can say that because Tim just posted it. Am I saying that there's people that have made their first sale in 10 years? I can say that because James just posted it. So what I'm saying to you is that you need to take action, okay? And action doesn't just mean buying a program. Action means buying a program and using the program. Can I get a yes in the chat box for that? Using the program. Following through is how you get results, okay? Following through, all right? That's my point to you this week is follow through. And you can make money, okay? So keep making your post here. Let me give you guys the information that you need. So for those of you that are new, maybe you don't have Partner with Anthony, you don't have all of our funnels, you don't have all of our cool stuff. Don't worry, I give you everything every week. This is your Student Resource Center. I'm gonna give you a link to this in just a second and a password, all right? It's very important that all of you pay attention. You've been on here for an hour. Somehow I've made it an hour. I don't know how, but I've made it an hour, okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you where you can submit those Partner with Anthony questions, okay? So where you can submit those Partner with Anthony questions. First thing is you'll notice you can join Partner with Anthony. If you don't have it, there's a link right here, okay? You can subscribe to our Facebook alerts if you'd like new information when we push it out. Cost you nothing. We don't spam you. If you don't have ClickFunnels, you need it. We'll either tell you to get it inside of Partner with Anthony or you can get it right here. When you get ClickFunnels, you can have all those opt-in pages that we built and you see all of our students built that I'm buying. You can have them for free, right? 100% for free, as long as you have ClickFunnels. So get ClickFunnels. There's a link right here, or in session 3 of Partner with Anthony, I'm going to tell you to get ClickFunnels anyway, because that's just the way it works. All of these funnels that you see here, these are all businesses we've built together on the Success Connection. Most of them free, all of them free. You can download all these funnels tonight before midnight Eastern Standard Time. At midnight Eastern Standard Time, all these links break. That's so people won't steal my funnels. These are all completely free for you. There's complete businesses selling an 8-figure funnel formula book. You can have it for free. There's an Inboxer Academy business, completely free, the whole thing. There's a 7-figure email strategies webinar business, completely free, the whole thing. You don't have to pay anything for it. Here's the Partner with Anthony program. Here's a lot of the assets for it for free. And down here, you'll see submit your Partner with Anthony question. Fill out this form. Watch this. Everyone watch this. Everyone stop clicking and all that and watch. When you click this link, it's going to please list in detail your biggest question about the Partner with Anthony program. This is where you can type your question right here. I need you to put your email address in here in order for me to be able to answer you. Okay? I already have your email address. It ain't like I'm trying to get an opt-in. So please put it in there and put the right one in, okay? I can't help you if I don't know who you are. You'll fill this out and submit it. When you submit it, it's coming to me. Next week, I'm going to answer all of these questions. Provided I'm living and breathing and better, I'm going to answer all. I should probably put that caveat in now. I'm going to answer all these questions, okay? So that is right down here where it says fill out this form. So how do we get to this page? Super simple. My iPad blew up on me, by the way. Yeah, you just go away. All right, you probably see this. I never update anything, so I'm just gonna leave it over there. All right, here's how you get there. 2 things. To become a member of our Facebook group, submit your opt-in pages, all that good stuff. You're gonna go here, all right? go.vsc.com/group. You're gonna go to that website address, answer the questions to be a member of the group. When you click join, it's gonna ask you 2 questions. If you don't answer them, you don't get approved. Doesn't matter who you are. You don't get approved because we're trying to keep the spammers out of there, okay? So answer the questions. They're simple. Step number 2 is write this website address down. This is the website address, go.vsc.com/funnel, that takes you to this page, okay? So this page where you can fill out this form, all right, is listed, or is this website address right here. I'll give you the password for this in just a second, okay? I have one more thing that I need to tell you all. How many of you have been contacted by me on Instagram to ask you to wire me money, to Western Union me money, to buy a computer, to all that crap on Facebook or Instagram? Just say yes if you've been contacted by me, okay? Here's the thing. I want all of you to listen to the words coming out of my mouth. I will not message you and ask you for any money on Instagram. I do not message people and sell them computers. I don't take Western Union. You can't send me a money order, a check, a cashier's check, and you can't drop cash off at my house. The only way that you can buy anything from me is through our website that has the links to purchase it. I don't show up to people's homes unannounced. I'm not giving away $600,000 to one lucky student as long as you wire me $6 grand. All of that is crap, okay? I am so over the people that are impersonating me. I honestly would give $1 million, legit, $1 million. In fact, if any of you can somehow, talking to these little scammers, find out who they are, and it is legitimately 110%, it's them, I will pay you $1 million if I can get to them. $1 million. It's on recording. The whole world can see it. If you find me the one person that's sending out all those messages, it's worth $1 million to me, provided I can get to them, and I can get anywhere in the world. But that's just wishful thinking for me, right? These people are very smart, and they're very conniving, and they rip people off, okay? It's terrible. So please be aware that nobody with a legitimate business is going to contact you on Instagram, okay, and tell you to Western Union them money. And you don't win $600,000 by wiring somebody $5,000. All of that stuff is not true, and I get the emails every single day from people who are getting ripped off by this, okay? If you don't buy it from my website, it ain't from me, okay? So everybody, please, please, please remember that. Don't get so caught up in excitement. That's what they do. They play off of people. They take all my images and make it look just like my Instagram. And then I message you and I say, man, you know what, Tim? I really loved your video, because guess what? Those assholes are on this webinar right now watching what I say, because when they message everybody, they talk about the people I talked about in my webinar. They're sick people, right? They're just sick, and they just prey on people. So even if I message you and I say, hey, Tim, that was such an awesome video that you did. I can't wait to send you your $250. By the way, would you also like a computer from me for $5,000? It ain't me, okay? They're sick people. There's sick people in this world, and, you know, there's a special place in hell for each one of them, and I would personally take them right there if I could, and it's worth $1 million to me. So you play along with them and message them. Never go meet anybody, but you find those people for me. You'll be the first. We'll have an instant millionaire, okay, on the Success Connection, because there's no amount of money that I wouldn't pay to stop it. No amount of money. It pisses me off so bad. So with that said, I hope at least I have left an impact so that you remember this and you don't get caught up in those stupid things and you just tell those people they're idiots, okay? So with that said, and for all of you that are new, understand this is just how this is kind of unplugged. Sometimes I go off. Sometimes I tell you I'm going to be an hour. I feel like crap. I've gone an hour and 20 minutes. But it is important to me to protect everybody, because I know that you trust me and you trust my image and you trust what I say. And if I say, buy this, you'll buy it, right? Well, that's why I don't tell you to buy stuff all the time, because you would just be buying the world and never doing anything. So I strategically lay it out. Look, we're a for-profit company. I love to sell things. But I love to sell things when it makes sense. I love to sell things when it works. I love to sell things when it's going to help you. I'm not going to sell you a computer loaded with a button to make $1 million on it. I promise you that, okay? So please remember that. Keep that in mind. Let me give you the password here for this page so you can all go to it and fill out your form. Now remember, what's happening next week? Let me give you this rundown real fast. I'm going to buy 2 more opt-in pages before next week. We're going to release all 5 opt-in pages to you for free, okay? So we're going to release the 5 for free, okay? Next week. I will have spent $2,500 on those, by the way. I'm going to give you my opt-in page, provided it works. I'm going to release the answers to the question and answer form that you're going to fill out in your Student Resource Center. And we're going to start our YouTube traffic breakthrough training, which you're going to want to be on here for, because it's crazy if you miss that. You don't want to miss that, okay? So that is what's happening next week. How many of you are excited about next week? Yes? Okay. And again, super, super important to make sure you're on here live. I'm always doing crazy things, and I'll keep doing it as long as you're here. Okay, so the password for this, let me go back. I don't remember what I made it. Okay, thought it was relevant. So the password for your page tonight is push, P-U-S-H, push. Now, some of you might say, Anthony, why is the password push? What is the point in that? The point of that is that sometimes we have to push ourselves. Sometimes we have to push ourselves beyond what we're typically capable of doing in order to be successful. Sometimes we have to push ourselves outside of our comfort zone, okay? I want you all to remember that, and that's why I want you to type it. I want you to think about it. I want you to remember it. Push yourself to do more today than you did yesterday, and you'll be on the right path. If you guys don't have the Partner with Anthony program, you can buy it up here. There are no upsells to this link. I did not put upsells in there for you. you don't even, you can buy the traffic later, and I haven't opened the other thing up, and I'll just give you all the other thing free anyway. So anybody that has Partner with Anthony right now, when I release the traffic boot camp, it's going to show up in your account. I'm going to give it to you free. I'll have our programmers do it. It's $99. I'll give it to you free. So let me make sure this is, yeah, this should be updated. Let's double check. Does everybody see the link with the form? Can anybody tell me if you see the link with the form on the page? Some people saying yes, some people saying no. I'll resave it. If you're not seeing it, do a hard refresh. That means you need to hold the shift button and then hit the refresh button on your computer, because it's on here. Yeah. See, wait, no. Yeah. See, it's on here. So I'm gonna resave it just so you can see it. So just hold the shift key and hit the refresh button, and it will work, because that is it. I mean, it's there, right? Look, I'm on the page, and voila, I've got it on there. Okay. So, well, I can go this way. So you can see it's on mine. So it's definitely here. So just make sure you hold the refresh button down, or the shift button down, and do your refresh, and that'll show it up for you. Okay. So sometimes it takes a minute if you've been on there a lot. So yeah, the password, PUSH, it's right there on the screen. That is the password. So pushing yourself to do more, pushing yourself when you're not feeling well, pushing yourself when you're down on yourself, pushing yourself when you don't feel great. I can tell you right now, for those of you that have our digital marketing mastermind, I've released like 7 interviews in there right now, and they are dope. Let me show you real quick, because I know most all of you have that, but check this out. So we're actually selling the digital mastermind in like session 15 or something, and you'll make money on it. But check this out. So I started adding in the marketer interviews. So I got Igor, who's one of the best at solo ads. I got John Cristani, super good affiliate marketer. I got Desmond Ong, awesome with agency stuff. But I got Dan Locke. Okay, this is a 30-minute interview with Dan Locke. He has 1 million minutes watched on his video a day, right? A day. So think about that. 1 million minutes a day watched and consumed on YouTube for free. So I asked him how he did it. That's where I got the idea of let's do the YouTube videos on the Success Connection. I told you, I spend a fortune, but you're gonna hear in that video, I ain't feeling good. Because in that video, I had hives all over me under my shirt. You can kind of see some of them coming to my neck, but I didn't feel great. But I pushed myself through it because I knew it was going to be helpful for our students. And so what I mean is, and what I say is push yourself, because pushing yourself is, you don't want to push yourself to the brink where you pass out or anything, but you got to push yourself through things that maybe you don't typically want to do, right? Things that you don't maybe typically want to be a part of or want to have to do. Push yourself to do it. Hold yourself accountable, because ain't nobody in this world going to make you money but you, right? All these knuckleheads telling you they're going to make you rich, they're crazy, because can't nobody make you money but you. We can teach you. We can give you some tools. We can give you some resources, a little motivation, hour and a half long trainings every week. But nobody's going to decide to go from session 3 to session 4 in Partner with Anthony except you. Think about that. So you control you, right? So that means we need to be very diligent, and we need to also know 100%, okay, that we are doing the right thing, and that we are doing more today than we did yesterday. Okay, so you can submit your YouTube videos on our Facebook page, because that's great for people. If you're in the Partner with Anthony program, you can submit those YouTube videos in session 13 when you get there, because it walks you through exactly how to do it. And that'll add you to a part of this group, which I'm going to be doing some awesome YouTube testing using some strategies Dan and I talk about in that 30-minute video. So I'm going to put what he's talked about to the test, and I'm going to see how we can help all of you to be more successful and make more money and get more traffic. So all of that is in session 13. If you've made money, go to the Success Connection group. You see the link. If you're not a member, that's okay. Just join. It's free. And then go to this post and start posting if you've made money. There's Maria showing her 3 sales. Look at Brian. Brian, what's going on? 63 sales? Damn, Brian's got 63 sales. Talk in 16 days. That's crazy. That's nuts. Man, that's good. That's I didn't know that anybody had 63 sales. I don't even know how to get out of this. I think my screen is so blown up. There we go. 63 sales. That's insane. So you look at all these comments, okay, and you remind yourself that there is time and that all it takes is action. The only thing standing between you posting on here and these people posting on here is you making the decision to actually do what we're doing. All right, actually do what we're doing. Go figure on that, right? How many of you would like to be a part of a new sales video that we do for the Partner with Anthony program? How many of you would like to be a part of making a sales video that I think will make you more money? Say yes. Okay, so next week, here's what I'm going to do. After our regular training, okay, so after our regular training, I'm going to film a new Partner with Anthony sales video, and I'm going to ask you to post your results like this, and I'm going to get the results coming in live, and we're going to test that video and see if that inspires people. What do you think? I never thought about this, but I think this will kill it. That's right. Somebody said it right. Sharon says, but first I got to make sales. That's right. You got to make some sales. So if you make sales before next week, I'm going to record a full webinar video. You know, they're only like 15 minutes. So we're only talking about 15 minutes extra. And when I say post this, I'm going to let you post it. I might actually unmute you and let you talk. And you'll be on the sales video, and we'll test that sales video and see if it makes more money for everybody. How does that sound? Okay. And Harry, the answer to your question is yes, I know him. All right. Very good. Awesome. We're going to do that next week. All right, listen. I'm gonna go lay down. I'm not feeling good. I think I shouldn't have gone so long, but I was excited, so I did, so whatever. There's always tomorrow. I can sleep on Friday sometimes. Actually, I can't sleep on Friday, but okay. So again, go here. You can get the Partner with Anthony program. Once you get that, you can fill out that form. Let me know what your questions are. You can do that anytime before now and then. I prefer if you do it sooner rather than later, so I have some time to answer the questions. And I will see you all next week right here on the Success Connection. If you don't see the form, hard refresh, okay? Hard refresh your page. It will show up. I promise you. So restart your browser, hold the Shift key and refresh the page. I can promise you that it's there. I'll save it once more for you guys just to make sure. But tons of people have already probably filled this out. So let's see. Just to prove it, let's go there and look. What is your biggest question? I don't know if I'm logged in over here. It might not show me the results. Yeah, I'm not logged in over here, so I can't see the results. But nevertheless, I know it's working because people are telling me in the chat box that they've already done it. So, so it is there. If you don't see it, just do a hard refresh. I promise it'll be there. All right, listen. Leave me some love on Facebook. Make some comments. Don't comment in that thing about making money unless you have. But leave me some other comments. Let me know what you think about tonight's training. We'll make sure to get the replay out to you tomorrow. And as always, listen, make sure you do more this weekend. Do a little work. Put in some time. Put in some effort. And hopefully you will all have more success between now and next week. You see people are saying it took them 7 days. It took them 16 days to make 63 sales. There's money, right? You just got to go and get it. And that's what this is all about. So listen, thank you so much. Have a great weekend, a safe weekend, and a productive weekend. I'll see you all next week right here, same place, same time on the Success Connection. Take care, everybody. Good night.